Let's hear from Ben Shapiro, who believes that Joe Biden's his handlers, I don't know what Ben means by handlers, so let's find out. Ben believes that Joe Biden's handlers should be fired. I want to know the argument that he's making, but I mainly just wanted to play this video because is Ben growing out a goatee? Did he just not shave for a couple of days? It's not a goatee. There's stubble over on this side too. Like this is Ben Shapiro like you have never seen him before. This is unkempt Ben Shapiro. He's got, that is more than a 5 o'clock shadow. That is at least 1 day skipping out on shaving. So Ben, or Bizzarro Ben, possibly. I'm going to hear you out. I want to hear what you've got to say.
The Global Fund. And he literally started walking off stage. He did not know where he was. He looks like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, just wandering around a room, not knowing what's going on. I'm sorry, it's embarrassing. There are lots of reasons for people to have been embarrassed over their presidents over the course of the last couple of decades, but it is quite embarrassing that the president of the United States...
It's not No Shave November yet.
Changing utopianism is, in fact, a senility-ridden elderly gentleman. It really is not great.
Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Is there a ghost? Should I turn around? I'm staggering. Do I stay here? I can barely walk.
Mr. President, thank
Somebody's
you.
talking to him from the other end.
Oh, there's someone talking to me.
At the end of
Is it God?
such a momentous event,
The
the word thank you seems kind of inadequate. But for all the
stand here. I
millions
don't know what to do.
whose lives
Still
will be
turning
saved,
around, still trying to...
for the communities where life will be transformed, thank
Is
you.
he still
Thank
talking
you,
to me?
President Biden.
Am I supposed to stand here? Do I go back to the...
By the way, this guy, just going to point out...
I don't...
Secretary. Remember on Sunday, Joe Biden said COVID is over. You remember that? Well, Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about Joe Biden saying that since the entire administration was like, no, Joe, don't do that. Oh, no. And the reason they're very upset is because Joe Biden used COVID as the hook for the student loan bailout. He said, because of COVID, everybody needs to have their student loans rambadooshed. And
You're doing a horrible Joe Biden impression, Ben.
Oh, no,
Come on,
Joe.
man.
What did you do? So his entire administration ran out there screaming and waving their hands around to try and distract. Well, no, Joe didn't mean that. What he really meant is that COVID is ongoing. So Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about that, and being wildly untalented as she is, she answered on MSNBC that Joe didn't mean that. He was distracted by shiny immobile cars. I'm not kidding. This is their answer. This is their answer to the incompetence of the President of the United States. The President of the United States is like a small child who is distracted by bubbles at the preschool.
The president also in the 60 Minutes interview said that the pandemic is over. There's been quite a bit of pushback.
Just to step back for a second, what we saw during that interview, 60-minute interview, when he made those comments, he was walking through the Detroit car show, the halls of the Detroit car show, and he was looking around. We have to remember the last time that they had held that event was 3 years ago. Even as we're talking about UNGA, the president's going to speak shortly, as I just mentioned, that hasn't been held in person for about 3 years as well. So we are in a different time. He's been very consistent about that. And the reason why is because we are now prepared.
So,
we are now
just to
ready.
get this straight,
We know
you have to
how
remember
to
the context.
deal with
Joe
this
Biden was
pandemic.
walking through an empty room where nothing was happening, but
Wait. So, does the Daily Wire acknowledge that COVID is real now? So how can you attack Biden for not taking COVID seriously while you guys never took COVID seriously? Like, this is just amazing to me.
there were cars. And we know Joe Biden, that dude loves shiny objects. And it's amazing. He's like a dog with squirrels. You put him in a room with anything that has like a bit of chrome on it, and he's just like,
Oh, look, COVID's over.
genius
This
stuff.
is
Probably
supposed to
like
be
his
the
genius
right
stuff.
wing.
Probably. That's the best.
Intellectual heavyweight.
When Harry's Razors pulled its ads from our site, we decided to fight fire with fire. That's how Jeremy's Razors was born. Truthfully, sticking it to a woke
We
company
got
is its own reward. But now we're taking it to a whole new level with the Jeremy's Razors contest
Sir-
for the car. So you remember that commercial that Jeremy did where he was driving around a McLaren 600 LT? You remember that?
So has somebody got to shave Ben Shapiro? Is that what the contest is?
Jeremy's Razor kit or a Daily Wire annual membership, you get points.
I think it might be for a daily or the Jeremy's Razor
Right,
promotion.
a car that goes from 0 to like 180,000 miles an hour in about 3
And
seconds.
you get to shave Ben
The
Shapiro.
fortitude to win this thing. It would make my day if you did. To sign up, go to jeremy'srazors.com.
Do not sign up, or everybody sign up. I don't know.
$250,000. We're not going to be doing that very often. The
It's probably to compile an email list.
22. Get started today. See terms and conditions for complete details at jeremy'srazors.com/referral terms. The program is open only to legal U.S. residents residing in the U.S. D.C.
So you probably don't want to sign up.
Colorado, Connecticut.
Or if you're one of those
U.S. territories
people that have like a
and
bunch of
also
griefer
remember,
emails,
friends
go
don't
sign up.
shave
I don't know.
Razors. Also, my book club, Ben Shapiro's book club, it's back tonight for a new episode, 8 p.m. Eastern on DailyWirePlus.com.
This is an ad.
By Robert Penn Warren, which then had something like 90 employees.
You made a horrible argument for why Biden's handler should be fired, and then is the whole rest of the video ads? Oh no, he's going to talk about Gavin Newsom apparently.
In
maybe?
California. I spent nearly my entire life in California, so no, that would be a no on that.